Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another big update for Mortal Kombat Onslaught. We're going to kick this one off having a look at the new story chapter for Jade. This is chapter 5 in the normal story. If you don't already have Jade, don't worry about it. It will give you Jade for free. If you do have her, you get a nice little upgrade. I unlocked her ages ago, but never really got a chance to do much with her. She's been on my list of things to do. I went from level 1 and 3 stars just by going into this chapter. It took her all the way up to level 72 and put her on 4 stars. I do have her at combo level 6, so she is going to work really well for me. All I'm really doing at the moment is I put crit chance and crit damage sets of gear on her. I've just got a basic relic for now. I didn't really have anything that would suit. For now, I'm only doing the basic upgrades on abilities, just using the brown tomes. Anything over that I will only upgrade if I really struggle at the back end of this chapter. If you do like Jade and you do want to put a little bit into her, that's perfectly fine, and I can tell you right now her special ability can do so much damage. You're going to get a lot of use out of her, so don't worry too much if you feel like you do have to put a little bit into her to get through these chapters. But make sure that you are doing these chapter battles. You can have a look here at the rewards. There are so many really good rewards that you can get out of these chapters. So going through them, you're going to get a lot of XP and a lot of those green books. So you're going to be able to put it back into your roster and really get a lot more of those characters up to level 100. But moving on to the main feature of this video, and that is the all new MK1 Shang Tsung being added in his own Chronicle event. I have had a bit of a look at his kit and I can tell you he looks really good. Now, one thing that I do want from you guys is to let me know whether you think I should unlock Shang Tsung or not. I have 770 blue orbs saved up, so nearly at that 800 milestone. I will have enough in this event to be able to unlock him. But once I go through his kit, let me know what you think and whether I should really go for it. So let's have a look at his kit, and we're going to start with his auto ability, and he starts by applying a defense debuff to his opponent before throwing a fireball at them, dealing damage. So the defense debuff just means you're going to be able to do a little bit more damage once you do attack him. On top of that, if that debuff does take effect, the damage that he does will be increased, and that is based on his mastery statistic. So straight away you can see that they really want you to put a lot into mastery. Now, adding mastery isn't a bad thing anyway, because that's going to help that debuff apply in the first place. So keep this in mind, because it's something we're really going to have to consider when we look at his gear. Now, moving on to his passives. Now, he does have 2 passive abilities. The first one, he starts the match in stealth, and the length of time that he stays in stealth is in correlation to his mastery statistic. And once you get this up to level 3 and that stealth expires, he will heal all of his teammates for a percentage of his max health. Now, keep in mind this will be at the start of the battle, so health won't be depleted too much, but the more health that he does have, the bigger he'll be able to heal everybody. And if he can top them all the way back up to their max health early on in the battle, that can be a pretty decent advantage for you. His second special ability, there's a little bit to unpack here, but the first thing that this ability will do is it will actually decrease the incoming damage for all of your teammates. If you do have any MK1 teammates in your squad, that potency will be doubled. There's only one other MK1 character in the game at the moment, which was Scorpion, if you did pick him up during his Chronicle event. And I'm sure that there'll be more added in the future, but if you don't have an MK1 teammate, this is still going to really help out your squad regardless. On top of all of that, when a teammate burns a foe already affected with poison from Shang Tsung's special ability, it causes an explosion that actually allows all of that damage over time effect to hit the target all in one go. It also applies unhealable, and it has special meter drain on top of that for all foes within the explosion's area of effect. So to put it simply, if you do have anyone in your squad that can inflict burn, once you've used Shang Tsung's special ability, then apply that burn, you are going to do so much damage, just causing a massive explosion and really disabling any opponent that is within that area of effect. And that brings us to his special ability, where he'll conjure a toxic well from beneath his opponent, which deals damage and inflicts poison for a duration. Now on top of that, in correlation to Shang Tsung's mastery, there is an increased chance he calls Goro into the battle and targets that same opponent, dealing damage. He also grants a melee damage boost that lasts the same duration of the poison to any teammates who are targeting that same foe. This could really disable squads really fast if you can pick out the right target to not only take them out of the battle, but with that passive ability as well, you could be doing a lot of damage to others in the area as well if you do have a few grouped together. I can see this being really useful in the boss battle for Quan Chi, that could really help you take down those Oni much faster, but also some of the other boss battles, even against Goro, we've just got more ability now to do big damage to that single target. This could really help you get through some of those higher level boss battles. But for anyone out there who does have the money to spend, or if you're a little bit lucky and you do manage to pull multiple versions of him, we'll have a look at his combo meter, because he has two separate special abilities in here that actually boost Goro's effectiveness in the battle once he is summoned in. The first one here at level 1, after Goro finishes his attack, he leaps into the air and forcefully crushes down amongst the most concentrated group of foes, dealing area of effect damage. So that way he really targets those groups together. So like I said, if you are looking at the boss battle of Shang Tsung, where you do get a lot of foes grouped together all at once, he will find the best possible area to attack the most foes at the same time. But then if you can get him up to combo level 3, after he has finished doing all of that, he pounds the ground again for more area of effect damage. Then Shang Tsung turns that damage into vampirism, which will heal the teammate with the lowest remaining health. Now, I'm impressed with Shang Tsung just as he is, let alone adding the combo meter stuff. If you can get him up to combo meter 3, he is going to be such a great character to have. In terms of gear, I would make sure that you're putting mastery sets on him. I would probably even run 3 mastery sets. If you do want to throw a health set in there, you could probably do that. But maybe even look for mastery sets that do have health bonuses in there. The same really applies for any relic that you put on him. I know you may not have some good ones, but if you do just have some basic ones there that do have mastery on them, they're the ones I would probably go for first. But if you are going to unlock Shang Tsung, I would actually look in the event store, because there is a new relic that is perfect for him here, the Sorceress Battle Claws. Now just remember that these abilities are all at level 1 and they're still going to be pretty good. So he's got a really good health bonus here, good tenacity, so he's going to be able to resist some of those other debuffs coming his way. You also have increased attack and mastery on this one as well. But the main feature of this is that once per use of abilities that apply debuffs, which Shang Tsung does have a few of them, the wielder will heal the teammate with the lowest health for 5% of their max health. Now that will go up as well as you upgrade this relic. The heal effect also increases by 1% per every 100 mastery that the wielder possesses. So once again, stack that mastery and it's going to add to the healing that you're going to be able to apply to your teammates. Also, whenever a teammate of the wielder receives a critical hit, the attacking foe is afflicted with poison. So this not only gives you ways to keep your team alive, but it also gives you extra ways to deal more damage to your opponent even without trying. So let me know what you guys think of MK1 Shang Tsung. Should I summon him or not? Should I just wait for another one to come along? Maybe there will be someone better down the track. But that's it for this one, guys. If you do want to support the channel, a super thanks would be very much appreciated. Other than that, guys, like and sub, you know the deal. We got plenty more Onslaught coming your way. Don't miss out, and we'll catch you in the next one.